Hey everyone, this is Larry with Today I Feel Like. Today I want to give you 5 tips and tricks that you can use to get the most out of your Insta360 Ace and Ace Pro. They're quick, they're easy, and they're fun. So let's jump into it, and here we go. All right, tip number 1 has to do with time lapses. And if you've watched my channel in the past, you know that I love shooting time lapses. And this one is, if you're shooting a time lapse with the Ace or the Ace Pro and it feels a little stale or a little stagnant because it's stationary, no worries. You can actually import your footage into the Insta360 app, and then you can turn it into a dynamic time lapse, which will actually make your footage move. So it's going to crop in a little bit, but then it's going to move across the scene so that you actually have a motion time lapse from a standard stationary time lapse that you shot. It's really pretty cool, and it's an amazing kind of trick to do that keeps your footage looking fresh. Now this next tip is something else that has to do with time lapses, or actually a motion lapse, or a time shift as some people call it. And that is, you can add an ND filter effect to your footage. So if you're out shooting, and I love to do this where I put my camera in the car and I will drive with it. Now normally I'll have to put a filter on a camera so that I can slow the shutter speed all the way down to like a second or so I can get that natural motion blur. But with the Insta360 Ace, you can drop your footage into the app, add the ND motion effect, and now your standard, basically boring, kind of ugly motion lapse or time shift turns into something magnificent with natural looking motion blur. Now this next tip is really fantastic, and that is, if you're someone who's new to action cameras, or maybe you're not real familiar with camera settings, well, the Insta360 Ace has you covered, because you can actually go into presets, and if you're doing something like cycling, or maybe you're doing skiing or surfing or diving or even vlogging, they have presets already ready to go for you. All you have to do is select the activity that you want to do and start shooting, and everything will be great because they have all the settings programmed in there for you. Now this next tip has to do with presets as well, and that is, if you shoot in similar conditions a lot and you know you're going to use the same settings over and over again, like I do here in my studio, well, you can actually go and create your own preset. You just simply have to go into the presets tab, click the little plus button, and then you can go through and create the preset that you want with all of your particular parameters, so that you can just simply go back to your preset and use it whenever you want without having to go back through and individually change all of your camera settings. Now this is great, because if you've ever changed your camera settings and forgot to change them back and then start shooting, you know how much of a disaster that can be. So having that preset, that custom preset, is really, really wonderful. So now this last tip is, you can use Bluetooth earbuds with your camera as wireless microphones. So if you have something like a pair of the Beats Fit Pro or the Beats Fit or AirPods or some Samsung Buds or whatever it is, you can actually pair up your Bluetooth earbuds to your camera and actually use them as a wireless mic. And this is fantastic, because if you want to step away from your camera a little bit at a distance, this is going to allow you to do that and still be heard clearly. But let's go take a listen so you can hear what the difference is using the built-in microphones versus plugging in, or connecting, wirelessly your Bluetooth earbuds. Okay, I'm outside here and I'm using just the built-in microphones of the Insta360 Ace, and this is what it sounds like. So I'm right in front of the camera right now. I'm directly in front of the camera, so it should be picking my voice up pretty well, but I'm actually going to walk back a little bit just to back away from the camera so we can get a little sample here and see what the audio fall off is going to be like as you start to walk away. So this is me just walking. I'm not going to go too far. I'm just going to back up to about here so I'm in the street a little bit so you can hear me and see what this sounds like. And I'm still speaking at the same voice level, trying to anyways. And so we'll see what this sounds like. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is go ahead and connect my Beats Fit Pro to the camera here via Bluetooth, and we'll see what it sounds like with the Bluetooth audio. All right, so now I have the Beats Fit Pro hooked up to my camera via Bluetooth, and the audio that you're hearing is coming from the earbuds. You can see I have one in one ear, one in the other, and I am recording with my earbuds. So I'm gonna go ahead and just back up again, just as I did before. I'm not gonna go too far. I'm just gonna back up to about the street level right here, so we can see if it sounds the same as it did before with the built-in microphones, or if we're getting better audio quality. Hopefully we should not get that audio fall off, since the audio is actually coming from my earbuds right here. So yeah, but this is what it sounds like if you are using the Bluetooth connection with the Beats Fit Pro. Now, different earbuds are going to sound different because different earbuds have different quality microphones. So anyways, just want to give you a quick comparison. Hey everyone, this is sort of future me here. I'm editing the video, and I wanted to point out that about the audio. I noticed that as I was editing, the audio using the Bluetooth earbuds had a much lower noise floor, which was really nice. However, I also noticed that the audio went out of sync really quickly. So just be aware of that. If you're using Bluetooth earbuds or some other Bluetooth microphone, you may have some audio video sync issues. So I just wanted to give you a heads up on that, and you can probably see it in the video. All right, let's get back to it. All right, everyone, well, there you go. Those are my 5 tips and tricks so that you can get more out of your Insta360 Ace camera. And I think this little camera is a lot of fun straight out of the box. But if you make a few adjustments, you can have even that much more fun with the footage that you create using this camera. So anyways, I'm gonna leave links to it down below in the video description so that you can check it out. I'm also gonna leave links to my Amazon page, my social media contacts, so you can reach me elsewhere. And I hope you enjoyed seeing this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up, and please subscribe to this channel and follow me on Instagram. And I am Larry with Today I Feel Like. Thanks for coming back to see me. Come back and see me soon. And until next time, love, peace, and hair grease. Peace.